It's actually just a blue, there we go, cut studio light. And you can see it's just a nice little blue strip. It's so bright that I was actually really impressed. So I've turned this on. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and we're going to call this video just kind of cool tech stuff that I found on Banggood. And if you don't know what Banggood is, check the show notes for a link. Banggood is like China's version of Amazon. So if you want to go over there and peruse the site, I'll have links for everything you see here to Banggood's website. But you usually get good techie stuff. You know, it's hit and miss on the quality. Some of it's you're very disappointed, and some of it you're like right on, and others you're like, wow, I can't believe it was this cheap. This is high dollar, super cool quality stuff. So anyway, we're gonna go over a few items that I picked up on Banggood that actually turned out to be pretty cool and decent stuff. So that's why I'm gonna feature them on this video show here, is to make you aware. And again, everything is really good priced. It's free shipping. It does take a little while to get it shipped to you, but you know, if you want to wait 2 to 3 weeks for shipment, you can pay a little extra and get it shipped quicker. But normally you're looking at a good 3-week wait for it to come from China. Now, some of the stuff they do actually have in a warehouse over in the United States, so not everything on Banggood is going to be like 3 weeks, but a lot of it is. So anyway, let's kick off this video with a really cool, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 port USB 3.0 hub or switch. And I was really impressed with this. It doesn't feel like really nice quality. I mean, it's plastic, so that part's a little bit of a downer, but for functionality and looks, this is a really cool 3.0 USB hub. So it comes with everything you see here, and that's just a nice little flat USB cable, and this is a not only a power but a data sync cable as well. So you hook this up to your PC. Now, for this video purposes, what we're going to do, we're just going to hook it up to a power source, and so the data part of it will be out the door. But let's go ahead and demonstrate how this works. So say I want to use this mainly to charge, so I'm going to actually kill one of my studio lights here, and you would plug in your devices to charge. So say I wanted to charge a phone or something, so I just plug it in here and I just flip this switch, and now you can see this illuminated. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn them all on, all these ports, so they're all hot. So if I plug something in, I'm going to charge that device, or if this is actually connected to a computer through a USB port, I could put in thumb drives, external hard drives, what have you, at least that need to be powered through a PCI bus. If I needed to power them externally, I'd have another source of power that I'd have to use. But with this, you know, you can have all these different USB drives in here, and this is 3.0, so it's not going to be slow crap speeds. It's going to be 3.0. It is 2.0 backwards compatible. But I also did like that it had these nice little display lights, so you know the port is active and turned on. And let me just cut the one lighting here, and you'll see it's actually just a blue. There we go, cut the studio light, and you can see it's just a nice little blue strip. And if we just come here and we just start turning them off, there we go. So that's a pretty cool. Let the camera refocus there with the lighting, and let's turn this back on. So this is a pretty cool little device that I think is worthy of the price. It was a good price point. I never really quote prices just because they change so much from the time I produced the video. You might go in there and I say it's cheap, and they raise the price a couple bucks or something. So, but check the show notes for a link for this. This is a really cool USB hub, one of the neater ones I've actually seen even available in the States on Amazon. So, and yeah, I like to call it Amazon. I know it's Amazon, but I like to just kind of screw around. I also call it the Zon. So, good stuff. Now the next thing, we're going to look at a couple lights. So I found this little USB light, which I was like, well, you know, is it going to be practical? Is it going to be bright? What is it? Well, I was actually really impressed with this little light. So what this is just a little flexible so you can actually bend it, contort it however you want, with a USB male plug on the end here, and it has an LED light on this side, kind of like a street light, like that. But this wound up being very, very bright. So bright that I was actually really impressed. So I've turned this on. I'm aiming at the camera, and you can see there it is. There's your little brightness here. And I'm just going to put this down like this, and we're going to cut the lights, and you can see how bright this really is. So first light, studio light out, and let's turn out the next studio light, and there we go. And then again, like I said, you can position this about any way you want. And as you can see, this is really, really bright. I'm going to put it back here at a distance. I've actually got it now at the camera level, and if I brought something into the frame, you can see this is producing a nice even flow light that has a nice temperature and brightness. So for the price on this little guy, I was very, very impressed with what it could do and how bright it actually was. So that is the let's engage a couple more lights here so we can get the lighting back on. So let's go ahead and unplug this. Now the practical uses of this, yeah, it would probably make a good book light if you had a little like one of those lipstick chargers like this. So if you got this around, you can just simply pop this, plug it in. Oops, wrong side. But you know, that would be an option if you had one that had USB in. So you could have that little bit of a lighting combo, maybe as a book light. You could put this on a laptop and illuminate a keyboard. So you just plug this into the side of your laptop and then just bend it, and then it'll illuminate your keyboard. So this is a really cool USB light. I really thought it was impressive just because it was so flexible, and the lighting was really, really bright on this. So that was a good score on Banggood that I picked up. Now, the next thing, not really a techie item, but definitely something I wanted to bring to the viewers here in the show. And I picked up a flashlight. And I like flashlights. I've collected flashlights for a long time, and I try to find ones that are unique and different. In fact, I have one thing right here. This is like a lantern flashlight that actually you just kind of turn on, and so you can see it turns into a lantern or to a little flashlight. So, but that was not on Banggood. Just wanted to say I had a flashlight laying here, just as I had mentioned that. This Ultrafire flashlight here, I would have to say, is one of the brightest flashlights that I have picked up. And I'm talking on Amazon stores, you know, sporting stores like Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops, places like that. This is like what the police use. This is super duper bright. Now the nice thing about this flashlight, and if you get the one off my links, is what it comes with. You actually get all this with it. So what all is this? This is an actual battery recharger. You get 2 rechargeable batteries with this. Big rechargeable batteries. Can't remember what class they are. Again, this is a Cree too, by the way. So if you're familiar with flashlights, you'll know Cree is a quality name. So if you don't want to use the God, I want to say N batteries, but that's not it. It's escaping me right now. But see if it says it on here. There's your actual travel charger that you can charge the batteries for this. If you don't want to use these batteries, it has these little adapters. You can actually squeeze in, let's see, how many AAAs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AAAs to power this. You don't have to use the non-standard battery that are out there. It also comes with a little travel adapter that you could use for the charger as well. So how bright is this, and what can it do? So let's go ahead and take all the little side items out of the picture here, and again we're going to be experimenting with brightness. And I'm actually going to bring in this little flashlight here, which is actually a pretty bright flashlight for what it's worth. So we're going to actually compare the two, and so let's go ahead and kill some studio lighting. And the first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to plug this in, and you can see here, and I'm going to kill the studio lights. And this is the little flashlight that I think is really bright. And this is kind of standard brightness. I don't know how many lumens this one is, but as you can see, this is pretty bright. It's illuminating pretty good. Now, I'm going to just light the big flashlight over this. You ready? And then you can see this big light is really, really bright. And you can actually zoom into a square. Now I need to, looks like, charge these batteries. This isn't giving it justice, and on this red surface is not as much justice as it could be. This also has a couple different modes. I can dim it down just a little bit, and that's still even brighter than some of my other Crees that I've got on Amazon. And it also has like a really low mode, so there's 3 levels of dim. You got a strobe, which is very bright, don't watch very long or you're going to have a seizure. And then it actually does like an SOS mode or strobe. So really, really bright flashlight. One of the brightest that I have, if not the brightest that I have. And for the price and what you get with it, with the batteries that are included and all that good stuff, this is just a steal of a flashlight, I think. And maybe I can unscrew this and just kind of show you here. Maybe. What kind of batteries are in this thing. Okay, so there we go. It just comes apart like that. And it's a 3,800 milliamp per battery, Ultrafire. Okay, check the show notes. This is a 3.7 lithium ion battery. 18650s are what they are. So these are included with it, and like I said, they just fit right in your charger here, and you can charge these right up. Which I think I am going to do because this seems to have lost some of its brightness, and I don't think I did it a great amount of justice there with the demonstration. And if you guys want, I will actually do a separate video just to show you. I'll actually take this outside and show you some distance and stuff like that this baby's got, because this is really an amazing flashlight. So check the show notes. Again, this has a little adapter too for these kind of batteries. Like I said, if you wanted to also use the adapters for the AAA, these would come out, and then you would just stick this in, and that's how you would power it with AAA. So anyway, guys, just a few things I found on Banggood. Make you aware of Banggood. They're getting more and more popular. You know, if you're into the Chinese sites like Alibaba and that kind of stuff, then this is definitely a path that we're going to explore a little more, because they get it's like a whole other world over there of techie items and cool items, and their differences. You know, what they consider lumens that are bright are usually a lot brighter than ours. So you get some regulations that aren't the same, you know, across the United States and China and stuff like that. But so we're gonna continue. You know, we'll have some series every now and then. We'll continue with this and show you some more items that we get on Banggood. Feel free. These are affiliate links, so you are helping the show if you go over to Banggood through my links and you purchase anything or the items that I featured. So I'm gonna be upfront with you. I'm not associated with Banggood or anything like that. These are just an affiliate link. Basically, cost you nothing, but for me, tipping you off to these things. If you purchase it, I get like a 4% cut of the sale, and I reinvest that all into the show. So if you want to help the show out and you want to order something on Banggood that you can't get over here in the United States, then this is definitely the way to do it. Clicking these links and then you know, going out there and browsing, see what all you can find. There's just a whole other world out there of stuff. You know, if you're an Amazon junkie, this is perfect for you. It's another Amazon in a different country, but you can still have free reign and free shipping. So hey, don't even have to be a Prime member to get it. Just have to wait an extra couple weeks. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and we'll be sure to do more of these kind of videos and showcase some cool stuff that we find on Banggood. If you know some really cool stuff on Banggood, feel free to share it with us in the show notes, in the comments, and maybe we'll pick up some of that and feature it and give you a shout out for tipping the show off about that kind of stuff. And again, feel free to like and share the video, and as always, guys, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out also very, very much. It keeps us going and allows us to do even more cool new gadgets and stuff like that. So really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.